What's up, guys? So, um, today we're going to quote unquote start my Nikke playthroughs. Although it'll be a little different because, like I said on the 2.5 anniversary stream react, I started the game offline, so the only actual gameplay I have is from chapter 5 on. So in order to have a full archive of the story, we're going to rewatch the cutscenes from chapter 0 through 4. Whether or not I do it in one video or two, I don't know, but I'm thinking just this one video. And then everything after that will be my my first reactions to everything I've seen. So, let's get to it. Alright, so let's start from the beginning.
BA-01 down! BA-01 down! Please respond! We've been shot down! BA-01 down! BA-01! Useless piece of... Commander! I can't get through to the Ark! Commander? No! They're going into cardiac arrest! AED! AED! Charging! Clear!
Yeah, she must, like, I wonder if all Nikkes have like a AED ability or capabilities.
Commander, are you okay? Can you hear me? Smile if you can hear me.
Alright, I smiled.
Hi, can you tell me which section you're from?
Central Government, Nikke Management Department.
Alright then. Up and at 'em. Raise your arms up.
Okay.
STR cleared. Great. Everything is normal. Commander, can you hear me? We were attacked en route to our destination. The transport ship is down. Any Rapture within a 100-mile radius must have heard that explosion and is headed our way. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but I am now under your command. You're giving me orders. Can you do it?
I'll give it a shot.
Yes, Commander. Time to get to work. Keep your head down. Please don't worry. I will protect you. No matter what happens. Marion activating combat mode. Engaging.
That's yeah.
All enemies down. Transitioning to non-combat state. Ugh, my leg.
Are you hurt?
I suppose you could say that. Hurt. Or rather, malfunctioning. Either way, my mobility hasn't been affected.
I start bandaging Marion's leg.
Commander, this isn't of much use to a Nikke. Nonetheless, I appreciate the gesture. Thank you, Commander. I thought you'd be more of a rough and tumble kind of person. Let's keep moving. The rendezvous point should be close by. We're almost there. Are you feeling all right?
A little dizzy, but I'm fine. Yeah, this
Your
is like
heart had
just
stopped back
basic.
there, but I
This
managed
is
to
all just
resuscitate you.
after like
If you're
just
tired of
basically
walking,
explaining
I can
how to
carry
play
you.
the game, so nothing really important going on here so far. I'm okay.
It's nothing, really. Carrying you is like lifting a feather for me. Come on.
I can walk by myself, don't worry.
If you insist. In that case...
Marion approaches and grabs your arm.
At least hold on to me a bit. Let me know if you need a rest.
I'll keep that in
Roger.
mind.
Let's keep moving then. We've got raptures up ahead. I don't see any way around them. Stay here and wait for me. This will all be over soon.
I think it's joining
should be
in,
somewhere
so
around
I guess
here.
this is when we meet Rappy and Anise, maybe?
Huh? Where is everyone? Did the plan change after the transport ship crashed?
Yeah. Yeah, this is where we meet Rappy and Anise.
Gunfire! Let's go check it out!
How long are we going to wait here?
Until they come.
We're sitting ducks out here.
We'll wait until they come.
Did you not see how hard they went down? You saw that explosion. What are the odds of them coming out of that alive?
We haven't received any confirmation of death.
What? So we're waiting here until we do?
This is the rendezvous point. Leaving here would throw a wrench into the works.
This is absurd.
Everyone!
You scared me.
I'm Marion. The commander is here with me.
Are you serious? How did you survive that explosion? I get that you're a Nikke, but isn't that one a human?
That one? Yes, I'm human.
Something's fishy about this. Are you really the commander?
Yes.
Excuse me for a moment. Commander identification code red. The Squad 04F commander has changed.
Rappy, we don't even know them. How could you?
Now's not the time to argue. There are raptures right ahead of us.
Well, that much is true.
From now on, you're in command. As the former commander is unable to issue orders at present, no formal procedures are necessary to transfer authority. The situation is urgent. I'll explain the details once the battle is over.
Understood.
You said your name was Marion? What branch are you from?
I belong to Silvergun. I'm a machine gunner.
It checks out. Very well then. Alright, Commander. What's the next move?
Awaiting your command.
Destroy the raptors.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get this party started.
And then this is where it, like...
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, so this is basically where they...
We're Rappy and Anise. Thanks for the assistance.
where they talk this
But
about...
why did you
where they
ask
give
to
a
take
little
the
more...
commander to the surface all of a
little
sudden?
more story, and then...
So...
while also explaining us the
I'm
team
afraid so. Our former
dynamics.
commander is dead. He tried to shoot at the raptures with a human weapon, hurling obscenities at them all the while. He knew that those pea shooters can't put a dent in a rapture.
You two failed in your duties. You let him die.
You're wrong. We've always been willing to protect the commander. No matter what, even if that meant sacrificing ourselves. But just because we're willing to put our lives on the line doesn't mean he'll always be safe.
I mean, she's not
All right,
wrong.
I was just saying.
Could you tell us your name?
Yeah, and then... yeah. I did not know that there was a character limit, so... yeah. And I don't really feel like paying to change it.
Anise.
I'm going to do a little digging. Let me see.
What's wrong?
He's fresh
This
out of the
commander
academy.
is a total rookie.
What?
They just graduated from the military academy yesterday.
Let's move to the commercial street. It's too dangerous here.
You thought you would just You thought you were just going to be playing a game with sexy robot waifus, but then this chapter happens, and it either hooks you or you're like, man, this game's too sad. I don't want to play this. Like I've seen some people say.
Did you really just take up your post yesterday?
Is something wrong?
How can a complete amateur be sent to replace a commander killed in the line of duty? What were they thinking?
What?
I mean...
Nothing.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, like, well, you can see from the completed chapters, but yeah. Like, I'm on chapter 19, or I just finished chapter 19. And I've done, like, just about every event that's happened since the second anniversary, which is when I started playing. So yeah. So are you really, so when it said, are you, like, how could they send a complete amateur? What were they thinking? Yeah. There's lines, there's story to believe that we are not just a regular person. If you've seen the Wisdom Spring event, which, yeah, I don't know when that'll be uploaded, but yeah. But yeah, I'll get that uploaded sometime.
Anyway, you're the commander of this squad from here on out. If you don't have any objections, I'd like to go over our current course of action.
No problem.
Okay, I'll brief you. 46 hours ago, we lost communication with the Nikke squad that was patrolling this area. They went completely dark, so we decided to send out a search party. During our search, an accident resulted in the death of our, now former, commander.
The only problem is, the deceased commander is the one who knew the coordinates to our destination. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No, I don't.
I figured as much.
I know the coordinates.
Yeah, I figured that too. Huh?
That information was input into my system when I was sent out on this operation. I'll take the lead. Follow me.
Oh, okay.
And you... are you called Rappy?
Hmm?
You failed to protect your former commander. Who are you to call someone else a novice? They're putting their lives on the line just like we are. If I ever hear you talk like that again, it'll be the last time.
Whoa, let's settle down. No
Yeah,
need to
this
get all
one,
riled
most
up.
people are like, oh, go off,
Fine.
go off,
I
Marion.
misspoke. I'm sorry.
That's
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to the commander.
that's the
I'm
general
sorry.
reaction I've seen to this scene. Whenever I've watched someone go through it, I'm okay.
They didn't get themselves into a tizzy? Definitely not an ordinary commander.
And also that's where you see maybe like things aren't the best between humans, commanders, and Nikkes.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
I don't know what it is, but I feel a bit...
Let me do some maintenance. Take off your top.
What? Right here?
Is there a problem?
What I mean is, the commander is right there.
You don't actually think the commander sees you that way, do you? Relax. To them, we're just emotionless fighting machines. The last thing they're thinking of when they see us is sex. Trust me. Isn't that right, Commander?
Well...
Well, so you do see us that way. Interesting.
I'm fine. It's probably just a small malfunction due to these new surroundings.
Take it off.
Don't make such a fuss, will you?
I said I'm okay.
In the event of a malfunction, it is required that we conduct the necessary repairs. This isn't an option.
I see.
Good. Alright, Commander. Please turn the other way.
Soon after.
Everything seems okay.
I told you.
Let's keep going.
Hey, I saw that. Just kidding.
Was she supposed to? I think that was like her seeing it. I look like playing that out, like I was peeking or something. I don't know.
Do you copy? Art control to
Shifty.
surface. Do you copy? Reppy, Anise?
Our introduction to Shifty.
Communication. This is Roppy. Shifty, do you copy?
About time we got through. What's the situation on your end?
The new commander has arrived. The operational coordinates have been confirmed, and we're proceeding as planned.
Excellent. We had quite the scare back there when we lost contact with the conveyor. You took the transport ship straight into the middle of an enemy camp? What were you thinking? What? It's completely obliterated. With friends like you, who needs enemies? Raptors in that area have no anti-air weapons. What?
Shifty, can you send me the data for the transport ship's black box?
So
Sure. Once I'm done analyzing it. It won't take long.
if there
Okay,
wasn't any
thanks.
anti-air,
Just a
if there
sec.
wasn't any anti-air,
Well then. Hello there. I'm Shifty, an operator from the Art
so if there wasn't any
Intelligence Department.
anti-air weapons, then why did the ship blow up?
I will be assisting you throughout the operation from here on out. Nice to be working with you.
Me too.
Yep. High class energy detected ahead. Most likely Lord class. What? What's something that big doing here?
I suggest we retreat.
What about the missing Nikkes?
We leave them behind. Only 0.2% of Nikkes who go missing are ever recovered. You of all people should know these search parties are just for show.
Well, I can't pretend like they don't exist either.
Is the Lord that dangerous?
They are the ones who lead high-level raptures. Their combat capabilities are unparalleled. Judging from the simulation, our chances of success is high, but there's a high probability of us sustaining heavy losses. And a 24.35% probability of total annihilation.
Commander, should we pull out?
I don't want to give up on the search.
Then please give the order. That's all we need. We follow the commander's orders, no matter what.
Continue the
Yes,
operation.
Commander, you do realize that this could be a suicide mission, right? So long as our brains remain intact, we Nikkes are no worse off. It's a different story when it comes to humans. You're fine with that?
I'm okay.
Okay, understood.
Commander, please walk behind me. I'll protect you.
Battle over. Damage report?
Minimal damage. Sufficient ammo remaining.
Same here.
Some damage to the left clavicle, heavy damage to the lower right projector. Abrasion to the left eye caused by a stray bullet. No irregularities in identifying targets. Overall damage rate is 17.05%. Still combat capable.
Very well. Are you sure that's not too high?
It doesn't matter. We're almost there. Let's pick up the pace.
So Marion's taken up quite a bit of damage. Put a bandage on Marion.
Commander?
Commander, what on earth are you doing? That kind of thing is useless to a Nikke.
No, it works.
Huh?
It feels like I'm being healed. From the inside.
Power of kindness.
Commander, I could use another bandage here as well. Thank you. Pain is gone already.
Alright. Here's where everything starts to turn. Right here. This is where the hook. This is where they try to hook you into this game.
We're here.
Oh boy. Here we go.
No sight of any Vanguard.
They're here.
It still hurts
What?
every time
There's nothing here.
every time I get to this scene.
Let's look around.
Watching someone play, it still hurts.
What is she doing? Rappy? I finished analyzing the black box from the transport ship. I'm sending you the report.
Yes, Commander.
Rappy's eyes flash for a moment. With a click, Rappy points her gun at Marion in the distance.
Marion, stop right there.
Roger.
You shot down the transport ship?
What?
Yes, it does.
No,
There were 2 explosions
I don't
inside
know what
the conveyor.
I don't know what the deal is with the text and different voice line. Is that like on purpose? Was it like part of her corruption? I don't know.
They were caused by the explosives meant for this operation, which would never go off without an external detonation signal.
Or was it just
That detonation
something
signal
that changed?
originated from you, Marion.
Yes, it does.
What are you trying to achieve?
We're here.
Start talking, or else I'll put a bullet between your eyes.
We're here. We're here. We're here. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here.
She's been corrupted. When did this happen?
Just my luck.
chilled? I get goosebumps. What happened?
Her central nerve was taken by the raptures. She's sending out a distress signal. Stop her!
I've got her in my sights. Please give the order.
A great shock is caused.
I'm detecting a high-class energy in front of you. Those vibrations, they're... a blacksmith!
Over here.
Just the creepiness of the distorted voice and everything. What is that thing?
It's a tyrant! They capture Nikke's on the surface and use them for rapture parts!
Over here.
Suddenly, Marion is wrapped in tentacles reaching out from nowhere and disappears in the building.
It absorbed her into its body!
I'm willing to bet the same thing happened to those missing Vanguard troops. We may be able to save them.
So,
Even Marion.
What are you talking about?
After the blacksmith captures Nikke's, it keeps them for a while before doing anything. Judging by when they disappeared, there may still be some time left. What do you want us to do?
Do you have to ask? Let's just get out of here!
Your orders, please.
we have to save Marion.
Yes, Commander.
Are you out of your mind? We're gonna die!
Anise, the least we can do is try. For them.
Have you found it?
I don't know yet.
Okay, let's give it a shot then.
So, the have you found the it she's referring to? It's what happens from the like just going into this game like as a fresh person. You don't know what she's talking about. Have you found it? But then you find out when the footstep walk run event, you find out what the it is. It's what Rappy's chasing after, someone she can rely on, and it's like someone that was exactly like Red Hood was to her.
Shifty, please assist. Oh, okay. Well, first off,
So
the
Anise is
simulation
like,
results
so
are
Have you found it? Is this what is he it? We don't need to hear
Yes,
it.
Commander. Engaging with Tyrant 003. Blacksmith now. Engaging.
It is really cool. It is kind of good to go back to these scenes for like extra context after you've gotten further in the story. like chapter 19, like I just finished chapter 19, and I won't say anything spoilery, but in case anyone watching this is also new to it. But yeah. But yeah, like they say something there that is like that you don't experience, that you don't see until well not that you don't see, yeah, I guess that you don't see until you do the Old Tales event. And yeah, that's also and so was Marion actually feeling all those things? Like the bandages, like the warmth inside of her, was that the corruption causing that, or was that yeah. Animated cutscene.
Considering there was only a 12.4% of success, I'd say that was a job well done.
I'll check the survivors. No survivors from the Vanguard. All the parts have been ransacked.
What about Marion?
Still alive.
Gosh.
Over here. Here.
Yeah.
This is bad. Her
I know
brain
I
has
said it
been
already
corrupted.
earlier, but still hurts.
We all know the rules.
It's like
Nikke who has sustained brain
it's like
damage is to be
Hoshifon all over
disposed of.
again.
According to the law, the execution
But
must
this
be
is only
carried out
done
by the
like 30
commander.
minutes into the game.
This pistol is for when we must self-terminate. Humans can use them as well. Just get in close.
Perhaps I should do it?
No. We Nikkes cannot execute our own kind. No time to hesitate, Commander. If we don't get this done, she will probably become an irregular soon. Commander!
Over here. Commander.
There's still a little bit of her left in there.
Thank you for your bandage.
No signs of life.
Official confirmation of death. Our investigation mission is complete. Head back to the Ark. Damn it!
I can always hold it together until the music starts when she grabs the gun. Or when she grabs the gun for you, I can always hold it. I can hold it together until that part. Every time. That always gets me. And then they introduce you to the gacha mechanic by saying, we lost a Nikke, so we have to replace her.
Shifty. Marion. What's going on? That corruption code implanted into Marion's brain must be acting as a navigator. It guides Nikkes to the blacksmith's location. That way, they're having their food delivered straight to their doorstep. But she was acting completely normal before she went haywire. That's probably because of the commander. And Nikke's highest priority is protecting their commander and obeying any orders given. I'm willing to bet the problem started once she met the commander. That's when her priorities were shifted out of order. She was completely defenseless when in close proximity to the blacksmith. That means the corruption was quite severe.
When did it start?
What?
When was she first corrupted?
Oh yeah, I forgot to say this, but yeah, I didn't notice it until I started getting to the special interceptions where you could fight Blacksmith and 2 other bosses, or fight Blacksmith and 4 other bosses as to get like high-end gear. But yeah, every time you fight Blacksmith, like the boss music is like a variation of the title screen music. I really like that. That's a cool little note. A cool little bit of trivia.
During the operation, I suppose. Ah, yes.
You said she was the one that sabotaged the transport ship, right? She must have already been corrupted at that point. And that transport ship came from the Ark.
So that means that...
The Aegis barrier's broken?
That means that
No.
someone inside the
Aegis
Ark...
barriers are strong. They'd pick up any corruption in an instant.
Rappy, what are you trying to say?
Someone in the Ark did it.
Well...
That concludes my report.
You mean they took down a blacksmith? A novice commander with 3 Nikkes, all in a single day?
Yes, sir. However, one Nikke was destroyed during the operation.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're starting to develop a sense of humor, Shifty.
Should I forward the combat data to you?
No, that won't be necessary. I would, however, like to meet this commander. Make an appointment for this afternoon, will you?
I'll inform them.
You do that.
Anything else?
Ah, yes. Have the other Nikkes who took part in the operation come along as well. Ensure that they're armed.
HQ is calling us in?
Rappy and Anise, you'll be going with me.
Aw, man, not this again.
What?
So few of you, and yet you managed to take down a blacksmith. Simply astonishing. Keep fighting the good fight, my loyal and most subservient of all government lapdogs. It's always the same old routine.
Well, we did perform exceptionally well during this last mission.
Let's get this over with. The sooner we go, the sooner we can leave.
They asked you to arrive armed.
Really? What an odd request.
Huh? So nice to meet you all. I'm Anderson, Deputy Chief of the Central Government Command. We can dispense with the formalities. Address me however you wish.
When I first did this, I was like... I saw this and like... Mr. Anderson, you know, like... Matrix style. That's what I thought. So yeah. That's what
Like
thought came
nails
in
on
my
a
head.
chalkboard. Anderson will do just fine. I called you in today because I wanted to conduct a little test. Nothing too difficult. You can relax.
Test?
From here,
What kind
go
of test?
straight to the simulation room. There will be someone there to fill you in. That is all.
You called us here just for that?
Anise,
What? I'm just asking.
I simply wanted to meet you in person. No other reason. I believe we're done here.
May I ask you a question?
One moment.
Anderson looks at his wristwatch for a second.
I suppose I have time to answer one question. Just one.
Marion seems to have been corrupted while she was still inside the Ark. Do you know anything about that? And perhaps Anise are just like,
Commander,
I
this
can't
is
believe
not
he
the
actually
place
said
to be
it.
asking such questions.
Marion? Doesn't ring a bell. Oh yes, the other Nikke who fought with you, right? I heard she was destroyed. I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid I have nothing for you. We're conducting an investigation into the operation as we speak. The only thing we are certain of is that the Aegis barriers are impenetrable. Now, if you don't mind, I have other business to attend to. Hey, you. Let's say someone did corrupt one of your Nikkes. Maliciously. Let's say they were so powerful that you wouldn't stand a chance against them. Tell me, what would you do?
So, yeah. So I saw some. So during one time watching someone, like on YouTube, I saw the comments say like, "Wow, Well, you're the first person I've seen say I'd ask them why instead of I'd make them pay." That usually gives people a bad impression of Anderson because he yells at them. But I'd ask them why too the first time. But then when I saw that response, I was like, maybe I should have said I'd make them pay instead. But I guess not. I guess I did choose the right one.
Well, there must be a reason. This sounds like if there's reasonable cause for what's been done, you'll just accept it. Well, I'm not blaming you. I'm just curious what you'll say. You may leave now. I'm sure we'll meet again.
With a click, the door is closed. Her space. I forget what this one is.
I'm Ingrid,
Oh,
your
right.
coach for today. Welcome to the simulation room. This is where I'll be putting
At
your
least you
combat
can see
skills to the
Ingrid.
test.
Commander, what is this all about?
having our combat skills tested after a mission? I've never heard of such a thing. They usually do this sort of thing beforehand.
And isn't that the CEO of Elysian? What is she doing here?
This is a hobby of hers.
No chit-chat when I'm talking. Next, you will face a battle simulation in the simulation room. I can tell you, you
I don't
better not
remember
be
her
lax
making
and
that
think
face
that
before.
it's just a simulation. The simulation room is the Ark's pride and joy. You can experience combat in reality here. Not only can it simulate all kinds of real battle scenarios, but you can also fight against virtual raptures. Tactics will be essential to handle these various situations in battle. So, go and complete the test tactically. That is all.
I have a question.
No questions allowed. Before we begin the training, I need to know your squad name. Tell me your squad name.
Counters.
Name confirmed. Then, squad. Looking forward to your superb combat skills.
Yeah. So
Ugh, so tired.
The operation results have already been reported. She told us to wait here.
Rappy, what do you think this is all about?
Just like she said. It's a test.
Yeah.
Apparently, our performance was good enough to arouse suspicion.
You do poorly, they give you a hard time. You do well, same thing. You can't win.
Yep.
Commander, do you know anything about this?
I have no idea.
Well, it's not like it's a bad thing. Doing our part for the cause and all that jazz.
I suppose so. So what now? Do we just wait?
Well, how'd it go?
I can't believe it.
Really?
A complete and utter disaster. If they were really out on the field, they'd all have been killed in less than 3 minutes.
Oh, most unexpected indeed.
That's putting it lightly. Could it be that they only excel in actual combat?
Only one
Most
way to
likely.
find out.
We have plenty of missions to send them on. Take your pick.
Whichever is most difficult.
So, this one should do the trick.
Investigate a power station? The one in the coastal city?
Is this the entire team?
I can't believe this! We go through hell for them and we're sent straight back out without a word of thanks.
This is in order.
Yeah, what a good little doggy you are. Gotta please your master, am I right?
Anise.
Anise's
Sorry, that was out of line.
well,
Who's the
Anise's
assigned
attitude
commander?
towards us changes down the line. Me.
What?
This is most unusual. What are they up to?
Is there something wrong?
They never assign the same commander to a Nikke squad multiple times in a row. Otherwise, things tend to go south. It usually results in infighting and the team eventually falls apart. That's why they've enforced this rule for so long.
You end up with commanders executing Nikkes on the spot. Sometimes even the other way around.
It's precisely to avoid these kinds of catastrophes that a commander in any given Nikke squad can only cooperate once every 3 missions. So, this is truly bizarre.
They're trying to get rid of us. They want to send us up to the service and have us all killed without anyone noticing. But what reason could they possibly have for doing that? You scared me! Where did you come from?
I heard there's a new mission, so I came to assist. If they wanted you dead, you'd be dead already. They wouldn't bother with sending you back up to the surface.
Yeah, they wouldn't
In
bother
other words,
with
this is a normal operation.
they wouldn't bother with us getting
Normal as can be.
with a chance to for us
If
to
it's an order,
succeed.
I'll follow it. But, Commander, are you okay with all this?
I
Hey
believe
now,
in you all.
Where'd all that confidence come from all of a sudden? Well, we trust you too, Commander. For the time being, that is.
Let's head up.
To the surface.
Heading up to the surface yet again? What did I ever do to deserve this?
Wait, someone's coming.
Hello, my name is Neon.
Here's our third.
A Nikke from Elysion?
I was sent to take part in this investigation. Nice to meet you.
Shifty, did you know about this?
I got a personnel transfer notice just now.
Commander, did you receive anything about this?
No, I didn't.
Why would they suddenly add another member? Something's not right. What type of Nikke are you?
I'm a spy.
Yes. I believe I'm a spy.
Huh?
My boss Ingrid instructed me to do my utmost in assisting you, after which I am to report back to her. This is what a spy does, no?
I guess so.
I've always wanted to be a spy. I'm looking forward to working with you all. I'll try to be the best spy I can.
Me too.
With pleasure.
You sure this isn't going to be a problem down the line?
Well,
Well. Okay, chapter 2 now.
so this is the surface.
First time?
Roger. It's so big. The sky isn't buzzing. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. The air composition is the same, but somehow it just feels different.
It'll wear off in a day or two. We're guaranteed to run into raptures within the hour. This is no time for sightseeing. If you stay too long, you'll get a nice heavy dose of electron beam straight to the brain.
Ooh, that doesn't sound
you
pleasant.
must act quickly. The objective of this operation is to investigate the control room of the power station. Scanning the area. Aerating. Clearing out alpha particles. Concentration, 42.23%. 21.48%. Alpha particle concentration, 2.01%. Scanning finished. According to the scan, you'll have to follow the maglev train tracks to reach the power station. A high voltage
I
current
like
is
how.
running through the entire
Okay,
line.
so I might have to
It's not an issue
watch
for
it
the
again.
Nikke's, but the commander.
But yeah, if I remember right from when I was doing the footstep walk run event, the alpha particles started as something against the raptors, but then they became a hindrance for us. I can handle it. Let's
What
go.
are you talking about? You'll die.
Where is the current coming from?
Retrieving history. The city was closed off 5 years ago to prevent any raptures from escaping. Seems it was deliberately leaked to the outside. The line was close to completion, so it has been generating electricity autonomously.
What about the humans who are still in the city? Well, considering we don't know what we'll run into, it's best they stay inside.
Our first order of business is cutting off power to the line. Is there any way we can do that?
Yes, I will mark the location of the control room on the map.
Commander, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Yes, Commander.
Do not use one alone.
Rappy!
Commander, get behind me. Shifty, watch my back.
Did I say something wrong?
Didn't you see the raptures?
No, I didn't.
Let's get this straight, Neon. There's an unwritten rule that any Nikke who comes up to the surface must follow. You don't blurt things out indiscriminately. Got it?
I understand. Is this okay?
Sure.
What was that all about?
I just came up with something. If the current running through the tracks is the problem, then why doesn't the commander just wear rubber boots?
I don't have any.
Not bad, huh?
Oh.
Not bad. Do you realize how many volts are running through those tracks? A human would be burnt to a crisp if they touched it. What I mean is, it's impractical.
Didn't you have more to say?
I feel like this can work. Commander,
No way.
if you say so.
Command center.
We've arrived at the control room, preparing to cut power.
Commander, give me the combi link.
What is that?
It's a device used to remotely control all sorts of machinery up on the surface. You see that little protrusion on your mobile? Pull that out. There will be a line attached to it.
You pull out the protruding part of your phone, and a line about 1 meter long appears.
Yes,
Oh.
that's it. Now plug it into the port of the machine you want to control.
Port?
Commander, in here.
Did you really graduate from the military academy?
Soon after?
The power has been shut off. You can take the line straight into the city now.
In other words, this operation is of the utmost importance.
Let's go.
Shouldn't we find a pair of rubber boots?
Forget the stupid boots!
Oh yeah. When we're introduced to Neon's philosophy. Firepower.
Neutralized.
Neon, I was getting worried back there. You sure you didn't go a bit overboard back there?
The bigger the better. That's what I say.
Aren't you worried about being unbalanced?
Let me tell you something, Anise. In this world, the only thing standing between us and the enemy is our weapons. If I end up not being perfectly balanced as a result, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
I see.
All right, everyone, follow me. Firepower wins the day! Hip hip hooray!
No.
No.
Location of power station confirmed. You may proceed.
Considering that place could be crawling with raptures, we probably shouldn't just waltz in through the front door. I don't want to crash a rapture house party and end up as an entree.
I'd hate to see what they ate. Alright. Is the power station still in operation?
Roger. Reports indicate that it resumed operation not long ago, although no one knows how or why.
Is anyone in there?
Officially, there are supposed to be 0 humans remaining on the surface. But we better expect the unexpected. We've attempted to investigate this strange phenomenon several times in the past, but nothing came of it.
Apparently, we sent in a large band of troops before. They were surrounded by hordes of raptures and got destroyed.
Putting aside the possibility of potential survivors, the power station itself is of great significance. A power station of this size could supply electricity to all the facilities in the Ark for 2 months.
Oh wow. That's
In
a
other
lot.
words, this operation is of the utmost importance.
Apparently not important enough to send more than just 3 people.
Anise,
What's wrong?
Yeah. I think
do
there
you
was
intend on bowing out of this operation?
I think there was a lot of like little
no.
errors in the beginning.
Then I suggest you think before you speak.
But how do we get in?
By destroying the raptures guarding the power station.
I like where you're going with this. Let's do this.
That's not your decision to make.
Well, Commander, do you wish to proceed?
Proceed with the operation.
Understood. Let's go. Well, let's get this over with. If we're all going to die, I'd prefer to do it sooner rather than later.
Anise?
Commander, you stay in the rear where it's nice and safe. You just tell us what to do, and we'll do all the actual fighting. Think you can handle that? After all, it's better than the raw deal we're getting. We're just cannon fodder.
Anise!
What?
Anise
Isn't that the
speaks her
most
mind.
sensible course of action?
I could report you for insubordination against a superior officer.
Big whoop.
You would be executed on the spot.
How could you say that to me?
I'm just trying to talk some sense into you.
I'm the sensible one here. We're being tossed into a meat grinder.
We haven't even heard the Commander's battle plan yet. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no denying that. What's your suggested course of action?
We'll sneak in.
Sneak in? Well, there does seem to be a route.
Show us the way.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
A messy entrance.
Where is this place?
It's a drain pipe leading into the power station.
So, you want us to climb into this thing?
Yes, we'll sneak in here.
But it's blocked.
Probably some collapsed debris blocking the way. Just a moment. I'll find another route.
Why don't we just dig through it?
That won't work. There's too much debris.
Let's dig our way through.
What? How?
What else? Firepower.
Are you sure? It'll be awfully loud.
There's no sight of any rapture activity near you. It should be safe.
Then let's do this.
Wait,
What is that?
leave this to me.
Wouldn't it be faster if we all...
Please, I've got this.
What does that mean?
Soon after?
All wreckage has been cleared. You may now enter the drain pipe.
Neon
That
loves
was
her.
amazing.
Neon loves her
Commander.
explosions.
I knew it. There's nothing that firepower can't solve. No need to ask any questions, because it's always the answer. I can't thank you enough. I faltered back there, but you showed me the light. I almost strayed from the path I set for myself, and you put me back on track.
Some kind of path.
You're like a
Some kind
wise
of path.
old master or something. I look forward to learning more from
that's
you.
why she calls us master. Okay. Alright. Keep it up.
Yes, master.
Please, a little bit of decorum when addressing the commander.
And yep. She's the first one to give us to call us something other than commander. Dark, damp, and stinky.
Man, it stinks to high heaven.
If there aren't any people living here, how come it smells so bad?
Because it's a drain pipe. All sorts of stuff builds up in here over time.
Guys,
What is it?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Then turn off your olfactory sensor.
But I feel less of a human when I do that.
You're not serious, are you?
In my heart, I'm a human. It's all I have.
Well, good for you! As for me, I'm turning mine off.
Commander, are you alright?
I'm just peachy.
Hey! Watch what you say when you're behind me! You're in my line of fire, if you know what I mean.
I never thought we'd be sneaking in through a drain. Most commanders treat Nikkes as weapons, so they prefer using confrontational tactics.
Tactics my ass! They're just too lazy to come up with any other kind of plan. They all think they're God's gift to mankind. Meanwhile, they throw a tantrum when they get a speck of dirt on their uniform. It makes me sick.
How it shifted over when you get to choose that dialogue option. Well,
Wait, Commander? Your face, it touched my... I warned you not to be lippy when you're in the line of fire! Back! Get back! What'd you stop for anyway?
I see light. We're inside the station.
let's go.
Yeah, let's get out of here!
Rapture spotted up ahead.
They're acting like they own the place. What are they doing down here?
What are they up to?
They're all gathered around the machines.
We're keeping the power station running.
What? How do Raptures know how to use human artifacts?
Anise, look. They're operating it.
This can't be real.
Has
That's
anything
crazy.
like this ever happened before?
Not that we know of.
Commander, I suggest we return to the Ark. We've completed our investigation.
Let's go home.
Yes, Commander. Shifty, confirm the escape route.
Damn it! We're exposed!
Engaging. Commander, get behind me.
I think this is when we fight Gravedigger, maybe.
Rappy!
Damn you, scum!
As Rappy is speaking, she is struck by an electron beam that comes out of nowhere. With a resounding crack, her head falls and rolls to your feet. You stare in horror as her eyes go dim.
Hey, Commander! Pull yourself
Like-
together! They're coming!
It's no, you killed one person.
What is that
You can't be killing another already.
We're detecting a tyrant up ahead. Identifying the signal.
It's the one who dug the hole! We're in no shape to keep fighting. Rappy is gone! Shifty, I need an escape route, now!
Roger that. The harvester is still in operation. Follow this route, and you should be home free.
Good. Come on, Neon!
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a Gravedigger, I think. Where we fight Gravedigger.
Yes, we lost them. How's Rappy?
She'll be fine.
We're almost
How
there.
can she be fine?
We're
She's
going to
just
run from
ahead.
here. Watch out for any large-scale raptors along the way.
Roger that! Commander, run! Damn you! Pull yourself
Slap some
together
sense
before
into
you
me.
get us all killed! Rappy isn't dead yet. So long as we have her head, we'll find a way to bring her back. Go! Come on!
Go.
Okay,
Master, here. Please carry this for us. It may hinder our movements in battle.
It's heavy. Rappy's head is heavier than I thought.
You are hereby banished.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He does. Yeah. He does this to save us, really. What's that?
My orders were for you to investigate the power station, not destroy it. Thanks to your little display up there, the power station was damaged beyond repair. All those materials, those facilities, gone. Wiped off the map. 2 months. Those resources could have supported the entire Ark for 2 months. Now it's all been flushed down the drain, thanks to you and those Nikkes. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yes, I do.
No. Nothing you say could possibly excuse what you've done here. As of today, you and your squad are to be driven out of the Ark and banished to the outpost. A barren wasteland. No man's land. But don't worry yourself too much. There are at least some resources available there. And I'll arrange an escort for you. Consider yourselves lucky I haven't thrown you all into a rehabilitation center.
AKA a prison. What about Rappy?
She's undergoing maintenance and will be joining you once that is all finished. Now go pack your things and get out of my sight. Any update on the combat report?
I've just finished analyzing it.
Well,
In a nutshell, I wouldn't consider them to be particularly proficient in actual combat scenarios either. The Raptures at the power station are different beasts entirely compared to their brethren.
their squad managed to avoid all those creatures and escape with their lives.
Something's not right. I just can't put my finger on it yet. It's worth investigating further.
That's why they were sent to the outpost.
Yeah.
There is no
You think
better
he's
place
just
to
being
avoid the
mean,
eyes of the all-seeing
Gus,
central
but-
government.
He was actually doing it
One
for our
more thing.
benefit.
I assume you're referring to how those Raptures were able to operate human machinery?
Could it mean they're evolving?
What's their endgame?
It's one of two possibilities. They either want to wipe out the entire human race, or they want to replace them.
Alright. And this is where we go to the outpost for the first time.
What is this place?
Apparently it's called the Outpost.
I know that. I'm asking why we were sent here.
'Cause we're upstanding citizens who protected the Master and destroyed the power station?
Be that as it may, how are we going to survive in this
Right.
Anise, did you see that? I can fire off as many rounds as I like here and nobody will bat an eye!
Yeah, so this is a perfect place for Neon. That's awesome!
Never mind. Even if this is all a mistake, it's not like I'm completely free from blame.
If you think about it, it's kinda like a big camping trip. Oh man, I'm so pumped!
I hate camping.
But Master, where do we sleep?
In the dormitory.
Dormitory? Where is that?
That's right here.
Is this it?
I thought it was a warehouse.
Do they have a dining room?
There are canned goods and military rations over in here. They're about to expire, though.
Oh, okay. So the bathroom is...
In the corner over there, it seems.
Seriously? We can't do without a bathroom!
Neon runs away at a brisk pace.
There's no water!
Feels like we're in the desert.
There's something else I'm concerned about.
What's
Wait,
that?
what's that?
Is Master living here with us? If so, that's going to be a big problem.
Why is that?
Anyway, if we live together...
Everyone needs some space for privacy, you know?
Yep. I'll have my own separate quarters, don't worry.
Oh, really? Perfect. Wait a minute. Let me have a look.
Command center.
This is so unfair! This place is massive. I could run laps in here. Wow, the sofa is super comfy! What's a sofa doing in here anyway?
I need to confirm something.
Neon strides across the room. I have running water.
We're out there in the desert. Meanwhile, you're in an oasis.
I'm disappointed in you, Master.
Then again, it's not entirely unreasonable for Commander's quarters to be like this. But it's such a big difference. I can't help but... Hey, I got an idea. How about we swap?
I don't think that's a good idea. Well, I'll just...
Think about it. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Don't you think so? Commander?
I'm just gonna keep going down this, let's see
It
what
won't
happens.
be good for any of us if you're pampered too much.
Ah, there you are.
Ruppy's back.
Oh?
They're really putting us through the ringer this time, huh? I came right after they finished my repairs. So, this is our new home, huh? The outpost. You look like you've got a lot on your mind. I'd like to make it clear that...
What's wrong?
It doesn't seem to be holding very well.
You smell.
Really? I turned off my olfactory sensor, so I didn't know.
So
Wait,
this thing she
That
was...
means we're the only ones who are dirty. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, she took... You can wash up in here.
Neon, you go first.
Alright.
Commander, please wait outside.
Okay, if I must.
How long can we survive in such a desolate place? Going back to what I
Quite a
wanted to
while.
say earlier, I'd like to make
seems...
it clear that we Nikkes are not humans. We are weapons, Formidable and unkillable weapons meant for dispatching mankind's sworn enemy, the Raptures. It's common practice for Nikke to come back with a new appearance after being severely damaged. So you can wipe that look off your face.
I guess I was looking happy.
Commander, what do you see us as?
Humans.
I'm flattered that you treat us with human dignity. However, this will only hurt you in the end. The longer you stay with us, the more you will view us as some kind of other. I hope you will keep this in mind. It's getting late. Let's go to bed.
It's been a long day. You're exhausted and it's time to retire for the evening. You received a text message. The sender is Anderson. This one you're introduced to blah blah. How are you finding the outpost? I like it. Well, I could care less what you think. It's going to be your home for the foreseeable future regardless. You can take advantage of the fact that the Ark has no jurisdiction over there. Commanders typically don't fraternize with the Nikkes unless they're on a mission, but things are different at the outpost. After getting close to the Nikkes, you'll find it's easier to look after them. So don't think of it as a bad thing. You know what they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Goodbye. It's time to sleep. The next day.
Commander, may I come in?
Come in.
We have guests.
Oh yeah, this is when we meet Siwin. Who?
Come down when you are ready.
Humans and monsters. How many more are left in? Okay, this is the last one for the chapter. This is when we get to see what most people are like towards Nikkes.
Hey, what took you so long? Don't you know it's rude to keep guests waiting? You think I've got nothing better to do than sit around waiting for you?
Who are you?
Me? You really don't know who I am? Oh, that's rich.
No.
Boy, oh boy. What kind of rubbish is the military academy producing these days? Didn't they teach you anything over there? Hey you, the one in white. Huh? Me?
I don't even know if I really was at the military academy or
Tell
not.
him who I am. This is Siwin, CEO of Missilis Industry, one of the big three. You starting to get the picture now?
Did you know anything about Marion being corrupted?
What?
Marion's corruption must have started while she was inside the Ark. Anything you want to tell me?
You've got me all wrong, my friend. You know.
Oh, we're not friends.
Yes. Get them on their knees.
Yes!
A light flashes through Uni's hand. Suddenly, your legs lose strength.
Commander!
What are you doing?
Siwin slowly lifts her feet. Stamps down on your head. You're hard.
This is what you get for not knowing your place. You want to show the proper respect when you talk to me. Also, don't ever
no.
ask me a question like that. Ever again. Capiche?
Get your foot
Looks
off
like
me.
we've got ourselves a tough one. Hey. Do you think I was kidding? Answer me!
Rappy and Nisa and Neon take out their guns.
Not bad.
Get your foot off the commander.
No, don't stop her. Let's see if her foot is faster than my bullets.
Mihara,
Yes, ma'am.
And this is where we meet Mihara. Blue light is emitted
Switch
from
complete.
Mihara. Siwin takes a pistol from her arms. Aims at Mihara's abdomen.
What's going on? It hurts so bad. Pretty cool, huh? Mihara switched her senses with yours. Your pain sensors have automatically been activated. That's why.
Yeah, they really make you hate Siwon.
Is this? This
Yeah,
what
they
happens when you mess with me.
Yeah,
Any
they
Nikke
make
who
it-
points
they
a
make
gun
it-
at a human should
yeah.
be put to death.
They make it clear that
We'll
she
stop
is
here
she
for now.
is not and will not ever be your friend.
Staring at me like that isn't going to do you any good. Alright, let's cut to the chase. All of you are going to follow Wardress up to the surface. Wardress is a squad consisting of Mihara and Yumi. You also have a squad name, right? Something like that? Well, Wardress is the same. Anyway, you're going to go above ground and capture a rapture for me. Any questions, ask them. You have 2 days. Am I clear?
Why would I do a single thing you ask?
Nothing is getting through that thick skull of yours, is it? You do realize that the CEOs of the Big Three have the same authority as deputy chiefs? Do as I say, or you'll end up frying in the electric chair. Like I said, 2 days.
Siwon turns around and walks away. Wait,
What?
apologize.
You just don't learn. Mihara, switch with them.
But they're human.
I said switch!
Yes, ma'am.
Blue laser emitted from Mihara.
Haven't had enough. Is that it? Well then, how about this?
Siwon points her gun at Mihara's abdomen. I shouldn't have laughed there.
You better wise up
Feel
before I end
extreme
up
pain
turning
in
you
your
into
stomach.
Swiss cheese. What are you doing? What are you? Don't come any closer. Stay back.
Yeah. I'm not normal.
Stay back. Mihara, shoot!
Nikkes cannot fire upon humans.
You.
He grabs Siwon by her collar.
Let go of me.
Apologize.
Are you crazy? Do you know who I am?
Apologize to them.
Why should I apologize to those hunks of scrap metal?
Apologize.
I'm sorry. They passed out. They had me going for a second there.
Almost put the fear of God in her.
Well, I'll be going then. Get me a rapture. Don't forget it. Yes!
Yes, ma'am.
Siwon leaves quickly. Soon after,
Okay, they're gone. Master, can you see me?
yes, I can.
Okay, good. Your face... You really scared me back there. Anyway, don't do that again next time. Humans are frail creatures. Nevertheless... Thank you for standing up for us.
Yeah, this is where her attitude towards us changes. Like, maybe he's really not
Fill
like
us in on what's going on.
all the other commanders.
I'll tell you when we get to the surface.
To hell with the surface! Does Yuan think she's gonna tell us to jump and we'll say how high?
As a matter of fact, that's exactly what she thinks. That's because she's one of the CEOs of the Big Three. Let's get moving. We only have 2 days. If we miss the deadline, who knows what Su Yen will do.
Alright, so now let's move on to chapter 3, where we are doing our mission that was forced upon us by Siwon. So yeah.
We've reached the surface, establishing connection with Shifty.
Yes, please.
You won't have much luck with that. CUN is jamming the communication network.
Why would you do
Seems
that?
This is no ordinary operation.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely
could
an
say
off-the-books operation.
We refer to them as Black Ops.
How cliche can you get?
She ordered us to capture a specific rapture. Is that even possible?
Uni and I were made for this. Let's move out. I'll take you to the destination.
Where are we going?
Why do you keep asking questions?
Because we
Don't
would
you
like
know
to
that
know.
men don't like women who are nosy?
Well, we have to know where we're going, don't we?
How are you feeling?
Not that great. He was shot after all.
No big deal, though. I don't mind a little pain.
What's up with that?
Put a bandage on Mihara.
Hey, what are you doing?
Our commander likes bandaging up others. It's kind of a thing.
I'm sorry, but please don't touch me.
What's wrong?
I said don't touch my wound.
Mihara has a thing for scars. She doesn't like others touching them.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, she likes
No,
pain.
I mean it. I appreciate the gesture, Commander.
Yeah, Mihara likes pain. Codename Chatterbox. Alright, okay, so this is where we first encounter Chatterbox.
Mihara! Over here!
That's right.
Nicely done,
So this
Yumi.
is the one that,
Don't I get a reward?
We'll talk about it later. I haven't decided how much you can have yet.
Okay.
What are these? Footprints?
Yes, I found them.
You still track raptures using footprints? Talk about being stuck in the Stone Age.
Chatterbox's signal isn't so easy to pin down. Chatterbox? Is that the name of a rapture?
Yep, codename Chatterbox. He's a unique organism unlike any other rapture we've seen before. He's the reason we're here.
Why?
Hell if I know. They told us to bring him in a few months ago, but never told us why.
Is there anything about him that stands out? Any previous engagements?
oh, the fact that he can talk.
I know as much as you do. I've never actually seen
Oh wait,
him myself.
we don't know that yet.
Jeez. This is gonna be like finding a needle in an ocean.
Don't you mean a nail in a haystack?
No, you're both
It's
wrong.
a needle in a haystack, you morons.
He has unique footprints, so we use those to track him.
I like Rappy's voice there.
What does that have to do with us?
Seems like this isn't your first rodeo. Tell me then, what's the probability of a commander dying in their first battle?
70%.
And that number goes up for the second battle, does it not?
Aha! So is that the reason what's-her-name came knocking?
Yep.
Because of how the commander beat the odds?
Exactly.
How many of them are there? How many one-and-done commanders have there been up until now?
Oh, I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it's over 40.
Incredible! I should be a CEO too.
Let's start a company. What do you say?
Really?
Commander, I'm sorry, but we cannot abort this mission. The CEOs of the Big Three have major pull within the Ark. People as low on the totem pole as us don't stand a chance against them. All we can do now is tread carefully.
Got it. Let's continue the operation.
Roger.
All right, let's keep following the footprints.
Mihara, look at this.
Huh. The
So we find
footprints
out
are
what the
gone.
reward is here.
What do we do now?
Well, we could go back.
I don't believe this.
Hmm? Mihara, look at the wall over there.
Huh.
So he stepped on the wall.
You mean raptures can move on walls?
Oh, this one
That's
can.
impossible. Only a four-legged animal could do something like that.
The intel has been updated. Chatterbox is able to scale walls. And he knows that we're tracking him.
It sounds as though he's intelligent.
What are you, a comedian? Raptures are the farthest thing from intelligent. He must
Except
have
for
been
Chatterbox.
programmed with an algorithm that allows him to shake us.
Mihara, give me a reward! Reward!
All right. You've been a good girl.
Yes!
Come and get it then. Let me turn off your pain sensor.
Uni squeezes Mihara in the calf.
What are they doing?
She's pinching her.
Mihara, does it hurt? Well,
It hurts so bad.
Yeah, so
wait a
they're
minute.
perfect for
I'm
each other.
confused. Master,
Mihara likes
what's wrong
pain,
with them?
and Uni likes giving pain.
You certainly seem to have a good grasp of it.
Yeah,
Huh? About what?
they're rewarding each other here.
That's...
Yeah.
Mihara,
We'll tell
can
you
I
when you're
hurt
older,
you
Neon.
more?
No, that's enough for now. We can't get addicted to it, you know.
Okay, I'll do better next time.
Ambush.
We've lost him again.
There's nothing around here. He could have walked along a wall.
That means...
He's underground.
Raptures, coming in hot! Engaging.
Ruler of senses. Okay.
Enemy neutralized. Vanishing footprints and a rapture ambush. They must have known we were following him.
Rappy, there's one behind you!
Yuli!
Yes!
A rapture with the gun barrel shakes.
You missed.
Fire power!
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, I think you got
You
him,
nearly
Neon.
lost your head. Again.
That rapture's gun barrel was pointed straight at my head. What did you do to piss them off so much? Something to do with capturing them, I assume?
More or less.
Yep.
Uni is able to target the specific sense of an enemy and shut it down.
That's right. One shot from this laser and they're out of commission.
As for me, you already know. I can swap my senses with someone else.
So they're not originally meant to be used on Nikke's?
No, we typically use them to bag raptures.
Can raptures feel pain?
Well, I don't
How
know,
can
but I guess
abilities
so.
meant to be used against raptures also be effective against Nikke's and humans? Who are you?
You're quite the super sleuth, Rappy. Always getting to the bottom of things.
Answer my question.
Don't talk to Mihara like that.
It's fine. I'll admit we haven't been very transparent about who we are. But I assure you that our abilities are equally effective on Nikke's, raptures, and humans alike.
You're lying. Nikke's bodies are modeled after what humans consider to be the ideal form. You couldn't possibly end up with abilities that you didn't want.
Suen is the one who made us.
Yeah, so
The CEO of Missillis Industry. You think she's going to sit down with us?
yeah, what she meant by the ideal form, I thought it meant like what we perceive to be the ideal form, but no. It's what each individual Nikke, when they have their NIP implanted in them, I think it's what they believe to be their ideal form. If I'm understanding right from later lore and stuff.
And have a nice chat about what she did to us and why?
Fair enough.
All we know is that we have
Yeah,
these
so-
abilities.
So it's different for Mihara and Uni because, yeah, I think going by what they say, it's what it's what Suen wanted for them.
And that we intend on using those abilities to capture raptures. That's all there is to it.
If you say so. Adjust the formation. Wardress takes the lead from now on.
Rappy.
I'm not turning my back on a Nikke who doesn't even know what she is.
Roger. The footprints are connected. Let's continue. We'll take the lead. Lost them again.
I'm sensing dense concentrations of Elva particles up ahead. That's not a good sign.
So what do we do? Commander, should we pull back?
Alright,
Fine by me. Things are starting to get a little too risky for my liking anyway.
the phone beeps. Didn't you say all communications were blocked? Who could that be? Mihara. Why do I keep saying Mihara? Suen. Oh, finally. How's the tracking going? We're heading back. Suit yourselves. Before you do that, there's something I wanted to tell you. We found something. In your quarters at the outpost, military plans outlining an attack on the Ark. Yeah, see, this is where I start hating Suen, other than what she said, other than what she did to us. How could that be? That's how it is. It's quite detailed. Everything from attack routes to ideal locations to plant explosive. It's clear the doing of those hunks of scrap metal. I forgot to mention, it has your signature as well, your full endorsement. I would never do such a thing. I saw it with my own eyes, and it's a good thing I did. Once you return from your trek, you shall be punished accordingly. Understand? Now get back to it. Communication signal is gone. Communication seems to have cut off.
Master, what do we do?
Should we keep on tracking?
Yes.
Understood. Let's keep moving.
Alright.
Let's set up camp here.
Set up camp?
Yes, visibility is poor right now, and you need to rest.
We're guaranteed to run into raptures within an hour of being above ground. Wow. I'm doing just
Is
fine.
that so?
Rappy puts her hand on your palm.
I'm reading your condition as yellow.
Simply put, you are not well.
We'll head inside one of these bombed-out buildings and place decoys around a 500-meter perimeter. That should give us 4 hours or so.
It's been a long time since I last camped above ground.
First time for me. Should we get a fire going?
This isn't a camp-out where we roast marshmallows by the campfire.
We'll get started on the decoys.
No, I'll go. You go ahead and rest.
Mihara, I'm tired.
You sure? Thanks.
I thought it was just gonna be because soon after, Inu falls asleep on Mihara's knees.
Mihara,
I thought Rappy said no, you stay here because she didn't trust him.
What's wrong?
what's going on between you and Uni?
Huh? What makes you ask?
It feels to me like Uni is very dependent on you.
Dependent? Uni? You're way off base. We both rely on each other. We have no choice. When two people are together, they're like two gears in perfect sync. Uni and I are crooked gears. No one else fits with us. But sometimes, two crooked gears can be a perfect match. That's how I met Uni. Neither of us is perfect, but we're perfect for each other. I realize how strange we must seem to people on the outside looking in.
No, I didn't. It's kind of sweet.
Thank you.
A crooked gear?
All right, your turn.
Hmm?
You've been working with Rappy for a long time, haven't you? I can tell. Neon, on the other hand, must be new.
Well, it's a secret, but I'm actually a spy.
Yep, a real whopper of a secret.
You only tell everyone.
Wow, no kidding.
Yes. We all have our problems. Or maybe defects is a better word.
Hmm?
Well, if you don't mind, I need my beauty sleep.
Yeesh, someone's in a foul mood.
Lay off it, will you?
All right. Just for you.
The next morning, your mouth is dry. You want to get up and have some water. You can't move.
Oh my gosh! Uni, get up! You're going to crush the commander!
Uni is sleeping on top of you.
Just 5 more minutes. The commander is so firm, so warm, so comfortable.
What's going on here?
Apparently, Uni thinks the master makes for a nice mattress.
Get up. We have to move out.
Oh, come on. Just a few more minutes.
She grabs you tight. Uni holds your body more tightly. Feel like she's about to crush every bone in your body.
A bear hug!
Impressive technique.
Rappy, the whole time she's just like, this whole mission she's just basically like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
Mihara,
From the needle in a haystack thing to this. It's like,
What's wrong?
seems to me like the commander is running off with your woman. Are you okay with that?
As long as Uni is happy, yes.
They look like father and daughter from this angle.
From the way they walk together? Yes.
Uni reaches out and begins holding your hand.
Commander, can I hold it a little harder?
Sure, but just a little bit. She grabs you tight. You're cutting off my circulation.
You're so warm, Commander. I like it.
A Nikke who enjoys heat? Never thought I'd see the day.
Could her sensors be malfunctioning?
That's not it. Only through physical contact with someone else. Can she ever feel anything? I don't know whether she was like this from the very beginning, or if it has something to do with her ability. Either way, it's made her very touchy-feely. This puts off a lot of people, and they end up avoiding her. So you all have quite the peculiar commander.
They're not peculiar.
Far from it.
It's because they're a good person, that's all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a good person. Ties that bind briefly.
I don't like the look of this place.
It's perfect for an ambush.
Well, that's not good. Do you think we've been led here on purpose?
I thought you said raptors had no intelligence.
Well, I take it back. We've fallen for Chatterbox's trap.
Something is shining on the roof. On the roof!
Sniper! No!
Your legs buckle. As you collapse, an electron beam flies directly over your head.
Uni! Well done! They're not after us. It's the commander they want.
HO formation. Commander, get behind me. You're the one being targeted. Just stay close and we'll protect you.
I trust you all.
Yes, Commander.
Formation complete.
Firepower charged to 100%!
Go!
Engaging. Enemy neutralized.
We make a pretty good team, don't you think?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So is the commander.
It feels good being part of a bigger team.
Yeah. Rappy, what do you think?
That decision isn't mine to make.
But surely you must have your own thoughts on the matter.
I can't trust them yet.
Fair. Garrulous talker. Oh, this is when we actually meet Chatterbox, I think.
Hey, Commander!
Maybe. I don't know.
I saved your life! Don't I get a reward?
Uni, the commander is human.
Sure, you can have a reward.
Commander.
I'm okay.
Wow, really? Well, then give me your hand.
You reach out your hand.
May I? Really?
That's okay. Uni pinches the back of your hand and starts squeezing.
Commander, does it hurt?
It hurts.
So it hurts.
Your skin breaks and starts to bleed slightly.
That's enough, Uni.
Like this?
One moment, Commander.
Rappy takes off her gloves and puts them on the back of your hand, which is bleeding.
We need to stop that bleeding. Hold still. Done.
Found them.
You hear a voice coming from behind you. You turn around to see a horrifying smiley face staring back at you.
Who are you?
I was going to have some fun with you before I killed you. Today's
Yeah, it's
my
definitely-
lucky day.
It's definitely a sight to see.
He's talking?
Isn't he a rapture?
Commander!
Rappy runs toward you, but the Rapture reaches out his foot and knocks Rappy back, sending her flying into the ruins.
Mihara! Her feet!
Chatterbox!
Don't move. Can you help me figure out who this is in front of us?
You...
Mihara starts to glow with blue light. She suddenly tears her abdomen apart. The BAM Chatterbox rumbles slightly.
Uni,
Yep, it's been turned off.
My eyes! Is my vision blocked?
it should be easy to finish him off now, huh? Okay, now is the time to catch it. He's putting up a bigger fight than I thought he would.
He seems to be slowing down. I think he's just about done for.
Let's speed it up then.
exchanging senses.
So he did, yeah. With a heaving grunt, Chatterbox tears off his arm.
What?
Chatterbox is violently tearing his body apart and tossing chunks of flesh onto the ground.
It's delightful. Destroying my own body. It's bliss.
So he copied Mihara's ability.
Come now. Feel the pain as your flesh is torn asunder.
I don't remember him being able to do that.
See how long you can last, human imposters.
Mihara collapses. The pain she is taking is far beyond her capacity. Mihara falls to the ground and starts twitching.
Mihara! I'll kill you!
Mimi is swept to the ground by Chatterbox's waving tail.
When your vision is impaired, attack the previous location of your enemy. Understood, imposters?
Chatterbox instantly repairs himself.
Self-repair? Raptors can do that?
Humans, join me. Lend me your ear. I mean you no harm.
No thanks. Not in a listening mood.
Be it. No matter. Even if I have no limbs, my functions remain unaffected.
Chatterbox smiles creepily. At that moment, something appears between you and Chatterbox.
We're not going anywhere.
What's this? You got up awfully quick. How can an imposter do this? I see. You're a fairy tale model, yes? Red Riding Hood, I believe.
Shut up.
It really is my lucky
So
day.
yeah, I was like, when I was like that, when that was revealed, the first one was like, wait, what? Like, what? Why is, what? That was just like a real thing, so like, that really caught me off guard.
Commander, I'll buy you some time. Just go! Get out of here!
If we fight together.
No, we're in no condition to protect you anymore. Please, head back and report that there is a rapture capable of human speech.
You suddenly see the sky. You feel yourself floating. A heavy impact from behind sends you reeling. You must have been struck by Chatterbox's tail. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to have been fatal. When you're about to stand up, there's a strange feeling in your legs. Your right leg is twisted and contorted. It's been broken.
Commander! You'll pay for that!
Oh, how I hate it when they try and slink off like that. Now, come and face me!
Anise, Neon, I'm sorry, but you have to keep fighting.
Damn it!
Okay.
That's very kind of you.
A gaping hole appears in Chatterbox's body. Our first encounter with Snow White. With Snow White.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Snow showing up, we'd be done for.
A pilgrim?
Be gone, you blasphemous creature.
The repair function can't keep up. Damn.
Chatterbox suddenly disappears.
Go home.
The mysterious figure disappears.
What was that all about?
Anise! Neon! Take Wardress and the commander somewhere safe! Now!
Who was the... Huh? Oh, yes, got it.
With pleasure.
I've administered first aid. But it's only a short-term solution. We need to get back to the Ark for proper treatment.
It'll take too long to head back the way we came.
Communications have been cut off. We can't call in a transport ship.
Plus,
Anise looks at Mihara and
those two
Uni.
are banged up real bad. In other words, half of our squad is out of commission.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Don't beat yourself up. We were all in over our heads.
What should we do? Should we risk it and light up a beacon?
No. We need to keep moving forward.
Are you serious?
There's a large radio tower nearby that should have a direct line to the Ark. Let's make our way there.
How long will that take?
I'm not sure. Normally it would take 2 hours.
Given the
with
state
it-
we're in,
yeah, but with
I'd
everyone
say
so
we'll need half
banged
a
up.
day. The longer we
Yeah.
take, the more likely we'll be going up against more raptures.
Commander, can you do this?
I'm okay.
Uni, can you cut off the commander's feeling in the legs?
For a short time, yes.
I can switch with the commander. I'm a bit more well-versed in dealing with pain.
That's not a good idea. The last thing we need is another compromised Nikke.
I'll try and fight through the pain.
Thank you, Commander.
Just try and bear through it for a little longer.
We're all done for once we get back. They'll never let us get away with allowing the commander to be injured.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. Our priority now is to contact the Ark.
Just what exactly was that thing?
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of raptors that could speak.
Still talking about Chatterbox.
Your guess is as good as mine. I thought we were being ordered to capture a special rapture. Not some organism that none of us have ever seen before.
Was that even a rapture?
Then there was that other Nikke. Who was she? She was using an anti-ship rifle entirely on her own.
It certainly packed a punch.
I'm starting to think we're not the only ones involved in whatever's going on here.
There is so much to report, and so much to ask after we get back.
So you don't know anything?
Unfortunately, no.
I'm afraid of going back. Forget about that. Commander, how are you? Can you still walk?
Yes, I can.
Would it be better if we carry you?
No. If we do that, we'll be able to get caught off guard more easily. Commander, you can lean on us while you walk. Just hang in there.
No problem.
This guy's one tough cookie.
Meaning of existence.
Let me try to get through to the Ark. You sit back and rest.
So we made it to the
Anise,
radio tower.
Neon, keep your eyes peeled.
Okay.
Roger.
Anise and Neon leave.
We let Chatterbox get away.
I'm sorry. I was useless back there.
A rapture retrieval squad that can't even catch a rapture.
Are they
I
going
mean,
to
Chatterbox
discard
is
us?
no regular rapture.
Well, that all depends on Suen.
They can't do that to us. I want to stay with you, Mihara.
So do I.
Commander, help us.
I'll help you.
How exactly do you plan on doing that?
I don't know. I'll think of something. By doing whatever I can.
Fair enough. I believe you.
Commander, I've gotten through to Shifty.
Huh?
I briefed her on the current situation, but she says she wants to talk to you. Here.
Take over the communication
What in the
equipment.
world do you think you're doing?
I
You went to the surface without filing a report? Have you lost your mind? Not only that, but you brought Nikke's with you? These are most serious crimes punishable by law.
Siwin.
Siwin? You mean Director Siwin? I see. I'm sure there's been some kind of mistake. I'll make a report to Mr. Anderson. So what's the situation on your end now?
200 and my leg is broken.
This is crazy. There's a runway 10 minutes from you by foot. I'll send a transport ship out there. Regardless, you'll face the consequences of your actions upon your return. This is no small matter. That's all for now.
To click, the communication is cut off. Let's go.
Roger.
Threat. You received a text message. It must be Siwin. Inappropriate language detected. Unable to send SMS. New mother. I can use this. Huh. You're probably loving this, aren't you? You're making a complete fool of me. What the hell were you thinking getting in contact with the Ark? Thanks to you, the entire Ark knows about this. Commander lost their marbles and went above ground without filing a report, and Siwin seems to be connected somehow. How do you plan on explaining this? Explain what? I wanted to keep this secret, but you've gone and ruined it. I'm losing my mind over here. And you were injured? Anything you can tell me about Chatterbox's tracks? We ran into him. You doped? You did? Are you sure? I'm sure. Listen, not a word of this to anyone. If you do, that little terrorist attack you're planning goes public. Tell those hunks of junks to keep their mouths shut as well. Not a word from any of you. Not a single peep. You got that? Understood. Good, now get back here. Communication is cut off. Starting to feel like you're in over your head. Only starting to? Absolute.
Wow. I've never seen such a wide open space. The
So this
surface
is when we
isn't
meet
so
Rappy's
bad
old
after all.
squad.
Hey, Rappy, Anise. Look at all that dust over there. This place isn't even a desert, and it's still got sandstorms? That's awesome.
Rappy.
Raptures.
What?
Approximately 200 or so.
Oh my.
FF formation. The transport ship should be here any minute. Just hang tight.
We just can't catch a break, can we?
Nope.
It makes sense. The first trip to the ground seems to be the worst, and it's my first time here. What do you think?
Well, we aren't dead yet, so it could always be worse.
Oh, okay.
Entering combat range in 30 seconds. Get ready, everyone.
Don't these things ever quit? We can't keep this up much longer.
How much time until the transport ship arrives?
There it is.
Transport ship appears above the sky. Without a moment's hesitation, the Raptors spring into action. Anti-air weapons.
Anti-air weapons confirmed. 10 o'clock. Everyone concentrate your fire. Protect the transport ship.
Damn it! There's too many of them!
It's because we're at an intersection.
Just my luck.
The moment Rappy intends to break through the encirclement, a beam of light flashes from the transport ship. Rapture carrying the anti-air weapon is blown to smithereens.
A long-range rifle.
From that distance?
Is the transport ship equipped with that kind of weapon?
No, There's only one squad who could pull off that shot. It's the scouts!
A fast-moving transport ship stops above you. 3 Nikkes fall. Okay. A clunking sound rang across the vicinity as thick plumes of dust swirl in, obscuring your vision. Dust disperses shortly thereafter. 3 Nikkes appeared.
Oh, we almost died.
Man, this place is crawling with raptures.
Absolute. The strongest squad Elysian has to offer.
Talk about some major backup.
153 enemy aircraft heading this direction. FF formation. You know what to do.
Like this?
Got it.
Engaging.
Soon after.
That was amazing. They wiped them all out. Enemy neutralized. We can land now.
The transport ship starts to descend. Thank you for saving me.
Don't talk to me. It was only because I was following orders.
Unhwa? You do know that one's a commander, right?
Your point is?
Well, don't you think...
Spit it out, will you?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Rappy! Emma, long time no see.
Emma hugs
Hey,
Rappy.
what's the big idea? You left last time without even saying goodbye.
Sorry.
Well, you seem to be doing well, and that's good enough for me.
I seem good?
Your expression has changed.
Me?
Yes. So, did you finally find it?
I'm not sure yet.
Too bad. Either way, I just want you to be happy.
There's another
Rappy,
mention of
how are you
finding
doing?
it, so yeah.
Vesti,
Oh boy. The tears. Here they come.
I see you all haven't changed a bit.
That's enough chit-chat.
Unhwa,
Your reputation truly precedes you, Rappy. Every single time we meet, you're getting yourself into a different jam.
Come again?
You act like the entire world is your playground, but all you're doing is making everyone's lives more difficult. Then again, that's typical of you, isn't it? I see you haven't changed much either. Either way, you're still just a defective that should be recycled for spare parts.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Butt out. Can't you see the adults are talking?
Her character is no joke.
Yeah.
There she goes again. I apologize for Unhwa's behavior. She doesn't take too kindly to strangers.
Hey, stop talking nonsense.
What? You can't tell me that's not the truth.
Get on the plane. We're heading back to the Ark.
Judgment.
First, you went to the
Oh, so-
surface to
Also,
carry out an
did see.
operation without any prior report.
I completely forgot meeting Enoch all the way. I thought like chapter 14 or whatever was the first time we see Enoch.
Second, you brought 5 Nikke along with you. Far more than was necessary. Third, despite this, your intentions were indeed an attempt to bring peace to mankind. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. Therefore, I hereby pronounce the same sentence, which is as follows. Will be banned from all operations for 2 days. That is all. Next, I shall pronounce the sentence of the Nikkes who were involved. First, you violated the key provision of protecting your commander above all else. Second, despite you realizing the operation violated the command system, you proceeded to carry it out. Third, your misguided actions resulted in damage to valuable property belonging to the Ark. On the basis of these facts, a search has shown that there are 2 cases perfectly matching this incident. The judgment for both cases was consistent. To prevent such cases from reoccurring in the future, I hereby pronounce the following sentence. Given that Rappy and Mihara, the captains of Counters and Warders, were the primary instigators behind this incident, they shall have their memories erased.
Alright, so this is the earliest earliest voice mention of Counters. Because every other time in the up until recently, I think, it's just been audible silence whenever our squad name comes up.
That is all.
I don't know why, but I mean, I know why, because yeah, they probably will, like I've said in on stream, they were while I was going through the campaign, they probably originally intended you to be able to name your squad, but then when they actually put into practice, they just gave you they just named the squad for you.
I ought to kill you. Hey now, watch your mouth. And if I don't, what are you gonna do about it? Why didn't you say anything back there? Why didn't you tell them you ordered us to do all that? You're a CEO. You'd be able to weasel your way out of this no problem.
I had my reasons.
Are they so important that they're worth 2 Nikkes having their memories wiped?
Why did you make contact with the Ark in the first place? You must have known this would happen.
We
Yeah.
nearly died out there. We nearly lost our lives all because of that goddamn chatterbox.
That's right. Didn't you say that you met Chatterbox?
That's not what's important right now.
Hey. So if you Nikkes get their brains scrambled, what's the problem?
What did you say?
You are weapons. Weapons meant to serve humans. It's meaningless for a weapon to have memory. I get it now. You're acting this way because you and them are all buddy-buddy, aren't you? Fine then. Consider this a chance to strike up a new friendship, but with an old friend. Tabula rasa. I'm sure you'll have no problem turning them into your best friends again.
Damn you!
Yeah. I would love to do this again, but slaps you across the face again, but I'm pretty sure Rappy stops me if I remember right. But let's do it anyways, just because she deserves it. Suddenly, Rappy grabs your wrist. She looks at you and shakes her head silently.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Aw, damn it!
Seems like imitating humans has got you two spread pretty thin. See you next time. Yes. Clean yourself up. You look embarrassing.
But she gets what's coming to her.
Neon,
After the memory
I'll leave
wipe.
the rest to you.
She gets what's
Okay.
coming to her.
I'm going out to get some fresh air.
Rappy goes out. You follow her up. Farewell. See Rappy standing alone. Mihara's with Uni. Who do you want to talk to? Alright. I think I might do this twice, because the first time I did talk to Rappy, I mean, I know it, but yeah. Just so I can see for myself. But first time I'll do Rappy. Then I'll do it again and talk to Mihara. Just because I did Rappy first. But yeah, I wanted to see what Mihara does also.
I'm a bit frightened. This isn't right. But no one can overturn Anik's decision. His judgment is absolute. At least the squad will continue on. This isn't a farewell.
What will happen if your memory's erased?
We'll revert back to the way we were fresh off the assembly line. We won't remember a thing. I've heard that in most cases the combat data remains, but everything else... I won't remember Neon, or Anise, or you, Commander.
I won't forget about you.
Thank you for everything you've done, Commander. And thank you in advance for the future.
Alright, talk to Mihara. Let's see what Mihara says, because I've been curious about
Commander, how's your leg?
Commander, I heard that Mihara's memory will be erased. Is that true? What can we do? What can I do? Commander, you have to help us! Didn't you say you would help us? I'll do anything you want, okay? Please, please help us!
I'm sorry.
You're a liar! Liar!
Uni, the commander is not a liar. You know it, so stop saying that.
Sorry, Commander.
I'm the one who should be sorry.
You truly are a fascinating individual, Commander.
Mihara,
Hmm?
will you forget about me?
Most likely. What about you?
No, I'll never forget you.
That's good then. As long as you remember, I'll still be me. Let's make a deal. You'll make me complete again. You'll turn me back into the Mihara that you love so much.
Okay.
Macilis' CEO is on thin ice. She gave an order that completely circumvented the chain of command. She's getting more and more brazen.
But it was not illegal.
That only
It should have
complicates
been.
the matter. We've let the big three run wild for too long. Time to tighten their leash.
I may be one of their beneficiaries, but I agree with you. All we can do is sit back and take it on the chin. The Ark still needs Suen.
Yeah. So what did Suen get out of all of this?
You think she'd tell me?
What good does it do her keeping a secret from you? I don't understand.
Neon's report says they encountered Chatterbox.
Did they find him, or the other way around?
The other way around. Apparently, they also came across the Pilgrims.
Does it say who they met?
No. The situation was pretty hairy, and both sides were quite far from each other.
Shifty,
Yes, sir.
call the new commander in.
Now?
Yes, right now. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you in like this, what with your leg and all.
Don't
I've been
worry about it.
informed of a rather serious matter. The way you command your Nikkes is rather unorthodox. You must be quite displeased with how we intend on erasing their memories. So tell me, how are you feeling?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Are you sure about that? You asked me before if I knew anything about Marion being corrupted. The answer is yes. As long as you keep it a secret, I will tell you everything I know.
Your secret is safe with me.
Not the most convincing answer in the world. Fine then. Since you've agreed, I'll tell you. Someone inside the Ark tampered with the Nikkes and sent them up to the surface to sabotage our operations. We're not entirely convinced if it's a one-man operation, or a group who's behind all this.
And I do know who it is now that did it. But yeah, that's for another time. Or that's for my chapter 13 stream VOD when it goes up.
Regardless, I believe they're working with the Raptures. If I had told you this before, you would have said it was impossible. But now you know I speak the truth.
Now you've seen Chatterbox.
Because you've met Chatterbox. Raptures with a mind of their own, capable of speech. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? This method of corruption, implanting a code into a Nikke's brain and bending them to your will, this is not something humans are capable of yet. No, this is the Rapture's forte. Someone used that technology to implant something in those Nikke's brains, then sent them up to the surface. It's safe to assume they have a man on the inside. No ordinary citizen could pull this off either. They gained access to the Aegis barriers without being discovered, and they must have been using a separate communication line. It's almost certainly someone high up.
What should we do?
I want to catch them, whoever they are. I believe you feel the same. Chatterbox is their link to the inside. I'm sure of it. You have to do everything in your power to track her down. Find her, and the truth will be revealed.
Understood.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting in 5 minutes.
Why are you helping me?
Consider it a small consolation to those Nikkes with no feelings, no memories, and no control over their own lives.
Yeah, so Anderson's on our side because he feels the same way about Nikke's. 2 days
Hello.
later.
I'm Mihara. You're my new teammate, Uni, right?
Yep, this is Uni.
Aren't you a little cutie? We're a team now, so we should try and get along. Tell me, Uni, what do you like?
What about you, Mihara? What do you like?
Well, I'm fresh out of the factory, so I may need to look into that a bit.
Uni knows it all.
Hmm?
Everything that you like. What kind of people you like, what food you love, your hobbies, where you like to go. Uni knows all of it.
Huh.
All you have to do is trust Uni. Uni will turn you into Mihara. Promise.
Okay, sounds fun.
Anise,
What's wrong?
will you be like that when Rappy comes?
I'm going to take this opportunity to make myself someone who commands respect.
Oh yeah? How about we make ourselves grizzled old war vets then?
Oh, good idea.
The door opens and Rapid comes in.
Well, rookie, what are you waiting for? Haven't you got any respect for your senior officers?
Clean my glasses for me, will you?
Commander,
Let's get along well, Rappy.
my memory wasn't erased.
What?
What?
I still remember everything.
How about that? It's crazy that that she underwent the memory wipe, but her memory wasn't wiped. I mean, we know why later on in the story, but yeah.
What's my name?
Anise,
My name is Bucephalus.
Got it. Neon.
You are my subordinate.
You owe me 2 million credits as well.
Don't waste your time. I remember everything.
Did they really try and erase your memory?
I remember that too.
So you just pretended that you don't remember anything?
Yep.
Wow. So there are Nikkes who are immune to memory wipes? But what if they find out?
They'll probably give it another go, and if it doesn't work that time...
Then you'll be discarded. You are, to some extent, an irregular after all.
No exceptions. ARC policy. Commander, it's up to you whether you want to report this case.
But I report it to Anderson.
Him? Can he be trusted? I always feel like he's up to something.
Then we are going to leave it alone?
What's wrong with that? No one else will know about it, so as long as we keep our mouths shut. It's harder to get close to Nikkes whose memories have been erased.
You're right about that.
What if I need a brain scan for whatever reason? I may be exposed.
That's easy. We just toss your brain into a fire the moment you get discovered. Happy ending for everybody.
Except for Rappy.
Doesn't sound so happy to me.
If you do get found out, you'll have to sell out the commander.
Me?
We're just talking right now. Nobody's deciding anything. You're the one who
thought
has
we were
to make
getting
the
close,
final decision,
Anise.
Commander. Nikke shall obey any and every order issued by their commander. If the commander orders us to keep it a secret, then that's what will happen.
If that's true, then if we're exposed, Master will be...
relieved of duty. Worst case scenario, the commander could be banished to the Outer Rim. At the end of the day, that's what it means to be the commander of a squad. Making decisions freely, and then taking responsibility for it. When you think about it, this is freedom in the truest sense of the word.
Anise, are you upset?
You're damn right I am.
Why?
Because... whatever the decision ends up being, we have to stick to it. We're only making things harder on ourselves by talking in circles like we are. No matter what the outcome is, we are, or more specifically, the commander, is already in a dilemma.
You are not unhappy because Rappy is back, are you?
What are you talking about? I'm happy, ecstatic, over the moon. Look at her. You think getting so close to someone like her happened overnight? We're good friends. We can share anything with each other. Of course, I'm happy that my friend has returned safe and sound. That's not why I'm upset. I'm upset because she didn't even consider how barging in here and blurting out how her memory hasn't been erased would affect us. Then she puts the onus on us to make a decision.
I'm sorry, I never considered that.
You don't have to apologize. Just try not to let it happen again. Something this rare may not happen again anyway. So, Commander, what do you want us to do?
Keep it a secret. I
Are
mean,
you
is there
okay
any
with
choice?
I think so.
Very well then. None of this ever leaves this room. Commander, please give us the order.
Hide the truth that Rappy hasn't lost her memory.
Roger.
Okay.
Roger. Hang on. I'm a spy, aren't I? You're not supposed to be telling me stuff like this.
I guess you're right about that.
Ooh, I can be a double agent.
Just like the movies.
A touch of vengeance is where Siwon gets what she deserves.
Didn't I ask you to clean up this pigsty?
What are you doing here?
I've got another mission for all of you. Allow
No.
me to explain.
Rappy gives you a wink. struts quickly towards Yuan.
Hey, what are you?
Rappy kicks Yuan in the stomach with a roundhouse kick. Ah, love it. Yuan slumps to the ground, covering her stomach in pain.
Has she lost her mind?
Seems so.
Commander, we have an intruder. How shall I dispose of her? Should I execute her?
What?
As much as I would like to.
Don't you know who I am?
She just had her memory erased. She doesn't recognize you.
What?
It won't happen
Is
again.
she someone you know, Commander? I'm sorry.
Unfortunately,
I could
yes.
not recognize her. I thought she was an intruder. I felt she posed a potential threat and acted out. My apologies, once again.
Ah, good job, Rappy. Come again?
A medic! I think she broke my ribs!
Good job, Rappy. Soon after, Siwan is picked up by Basilis's medic team.
I'm afraid that'll be a one-and-done trick.
Afraid so.
That stinks.
The phone beeps. I heard Siwan is on her way to your place. Hide. I don't know what she's going to do. Siwan went back. What? So soon? What did she say? The medics came and picked her up. Are you alone now? Yes. Then come to my office. I need you to do something for me. Time to see Anderson. At least he tried to warn us. Even though he was a little late.
I need you to go up to the surface and head north.
The north?
You said a Nikke nearly managed to take down the chatterbox you came across. She was spotted in the north. Go and see if she knows anything about its whereabouts.
Who is that
Collectively,
Nikke?
they are referred to as pilgrims. They are Nikkes who live up on the surface.
You mean there's more than one?
We don't know the details. But what is certain is that they live above ground, and we have never had any official contact with them. They're incredibly elusive and nearly impossible to track. I'm sure you have many questions. How am I supposed to locate these pilgrims? Everyone knows how vast the frozen north is. There's a research base in that area. I've already sent the coordinates to Shifty. Once you arrive, our staff at the research base will provide additional assistance. Understood?
Yes, for now.
All right then, we're done here. I've got a meeting coming up. Ah, yes. How's your leg?
Still working.
Ingrid prepared that exoskeleton just for you. Think of it as a cast with some kick to it. Bring me back some good news.
Entertainment. And this is where we meet the final of the big three.
So, we're the only ones being assigned to this mission?
At
It's
least I
better this
think.
way.
Should be.
Otherwise, we'd have to watch what we say.
Yes.
So, we're heading for the research base in the north, is that right?
Yes.
Well, as far as I know, that place is completely inaccessible without a pass.
Although it is a research base, it's protected by armed forces. And lots of them.
One false move and that's all she wrote.
So Anderson didn't give you anything? No pass or anything like that?
I'll go talk to him again.
None. No. That won't be necessary.
What's going on? What's that light up ahead?
Wait, that's a disco ball. Don't tell me that's...
Voila! Exactement. I am the CEO of Tetraline, the greatest showman in the entire arc. Mustang! Allez! Repeat after me. Entertainment! Entertainment!
Wow.
Oh no, Nani. Where is your applause?
Hello, boss. It's
Hello,
been
boss.
a while.
You look well, Sherry.
Do I?
Tell me, Sherry, when will you come back to me?
I can't just yet.
Oh. C'est bon. The best things in life are worth waiting for. And you, vous êtes commandeur?
Oui, c'est moi.
Bravo! Magnifique! Bon response! You are heading towards the research base in the north, no? Take
Mustang
this
picks out the
pass.
card.
However, this pass is, shall we say, particular.
Does anyone else hear music?
Take a good look, Commander.
Okay, so it's not just background
I will
music.
only show you once.
Mustang dances to the music. It's a rather unusual dance.
No kidding!
Do you see? Look at the pass now.
The card in Mustang's hand starts to glow.
If you do the same, you too can activate this pass. This pass is the crowning achievement of Mon Enterprise, Tetraline.
Wow! What technology!
Seems like an awfully big waste of technology to me.
Come on, take it, Commandant. Or shall I dance again for you, si voulez-vous?
It's okay.
Oh, la dance was so difficult, yet you remember it just by seeing it once? Très bien!
We take the pass from Mustang.
Boss?
Oui.
I appreciate it, but what exactly are you doing here?
Bon question, mon ami. Do you realize just how popular is in the Ark right now? Très populaire indeed! As the Arks find a showman, it behooves me to have such promising starlets as yourselves to be in my debt. I was also curious to finally meet the squad that Ingrid is so pleased with.
What was that at the end?
Oh, nothing.
The squad that Ingrid is so
Best of
pleased
luck
with.
your l'operation. Entertainment!
Mustang disappears.
That
It'd be
guy
great if the
really
music
knows how to
stopped
put on a
here.
show.
Or
That's one way
changed,
of
at
putting
least.
it.
Okay, and that's it. That's everything I did not do on stream, so yeah, so from here, it'll just be, it won't be any more reacts, it'll be stream VODs that I upload to the channel. So yeah, or like, well, there are some that I record Let's Play style instead of stream VODs because I couldn't, because like I just had to progress the story, but I wasn't able to actually stream. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. So if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and the next one up will be chapter 5, I believe. I think I did it. I think I just did chapter 5 on its own when I streamed it. So yeah, chapter 5 will be next up. See you guys in the next one.